that was like a whistle.
Yeah.
Ghost dimension.
Well, hi everybody. I was going to say, oh, it's Tuesday again, but it's not because I shook it up a little bit. This week I'm doing it on a Wednesday. Truly it's because the boy needed to go to the vet to get his nails trimmed and his health check, and the toddler passed with flying colors. He did actually really well at the vet. I was very happy. And Mango and Pip are here, but I'm not letting them out right now. Because they all need a timeout. They've been kind of busy today. And just as a reminder, make sure you guys set intentions for the next month, because you know what's coming up. Tomorrow starts Mercury retrograde, and it's going to be a long one this time. So you want to make sure everything is seated that you want to do, so you don't have to start anything new during that period, but you can continue to work on things that have already begun, right? And if you need more on that, go over and see Storm Sestavani. He's my astrologer guru. And actually, we're having also tomorrow, but like really wee hours of the morning here in the States, I believe, and it'll probably be a little bit easier for you guys in the UK to see it and wherever else you are. We're having a solar eclipse too. So we're having a lot of stuff going on. It's going to shake up a lot of energy with everybody. And yeah, so just remember, you know, if things get tough over the next few weeks, it's because we're in that retrograde. Don't try to start anything new at that time. Get it all seated so you make your list even, you know, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Once you put that intent out there, you're pretty good. But it's really difficult to maneuver sometimes through retrograde. I hate it. And last time I had a full moon retrograde, it was insane, the energy. It just kind of gets you off put. Okay, so hi, Ken Rock. How are you? I hope everything's good. Hi, Annie. How are you? I'm going up to the top here. Hi, Kay. Hi, Gareth. Hi, Cookie. I hope you're doing well, David. Let me see who else is here. Hi, sister. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I can start with a card for you. Hi, Marianne. How are you? Mulan's making a, yeah, right, Ken? Yeah, retrograde. I'm not really looking for it at all. Hi, Steven. How are you? Yeah, I'm not happy about it. But, you know, at least I had a warning, and we had a warning. Storm gave me a good warning. I said, are you kidding me? And a solar eclipse? Holy crow. Tomorrow's going to be kind of one of those days you just want to kind of sit and do nothing. And a lot of people can't do that because they got work or other obligations. So, yeah, you don't necessarily have that to do, but just keep that in mind. So don't let tempers flare, or everybody's going to be affected. All right. Here we go. Sistra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, this guy's been coming up quite a bit. And I'm actually very fond of them. This is the Komodo dragon. Okay, so the Komodo dragon. Okay. All right. Hang on. Okay, what I'm being told, like I started to go in with Komodo, but they're going to tell me this is the kind of time right now, like today. Tomorrow it's going to be shook. So you need to make sure you have everything in place today, Emily. This is about standing in your own power. And it's almost like this dragon energy is like within you. It's kind of like bear energy is with me. This is how they're showing me. It's just time to stand up for yourself and set boundaries around. And dragon energy is very old energy because, yeah, at one time there were flying critters, you know, prehistoric critters, dragons. And they're a very powerful adversary for you. But they want you to tap into all the stuff that you've learned to this point in your lifetime, like your own personal little toolkit. Because I keep saying that there's something that's going to really, really kind of irritate you. But don't get sucked into it. Just stand in your own power. And this is like the dragon, even though this is the Komodo dragon, I see this dragon just kind of flying around you. And it's kind of white. It's got more white than anything on it. So this is a white dragon. And this is a pure, this would be a pure place to obtain strength. White critters are often aligned with Christ or the divine energies of the angels, like people call them angels, but it's a different vibration. So when white comes in, this is very good for you. This is about protecting you and what you hold dear to you. And I don't mean protection like somebody's going to come out and beat you or anything like that, but it's going to be protection from some of the, they're using the word like ugly, some of the ugly that is in your world or in your circle. So there's people in there with like bad tongues. They keep showing me like wagging tongues, which talk, rumor, talk. And I'm being told to tell you, just kind of ignore it, push it away, and pull in that dragon energy for yourself. The white dragon also with the white is kind of bright, so it kind of shields you. So this is what's going on right now. And I get that it might be one or two people that are kind of around you. Mango's agreeing. He's down here in the corner screaming. But that's definitely what you'll need to do. And you have everything you need to push this away. And seriously, that's what I'm seeing. It's the dragon coming in and like making whatever this is, rebuffing it and telling it to go away. So own your own space, own your own sacred circle, clean it out if you have to, but just keep motivated to stand in your own power. And that is your card today. It is the Komodo dragon. All right. So let me go down a little bit more. Oh, what did I just do? Okay, so that's off. Oh, everything just bumped, guys. Okay, yeah. Hey, Steven. Hi, Kay. How are you? Hi, Gavin. How are you? Yeah, I can give you a card today. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Annie. Hang in there, guys. Hi, Althea. Let's see what I can get for you today. Hi, Carol. Oh, let's see what I can get for you today. Hang on, Annie. I don't know what it is. I see you've got quite a bit there, so hang on. Let me get you in a sec. Let me just get these cards shuffled up. All right, here we go, Gavin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, maybe this is what today's going to be about, the defenses, okay? Your card today, and this is one of the new cards in the deck, it's the skunk, okay? So, you know, everybody gives the skunks a bad rap, but they're good little babies. They don't really do much harm unless you try to get at them, and they're not happy about that. Matter of fact, I remember a time when my now ex-husband was in the woods, and he had his camera with him, and he had all these baby skunks following him. There was like 6 of them, and they all had their little tails up. They don't have that scent gland isn't developed yet to spray, but man, they were chasing him and it was pretty cute. So skunk coming up for you right now is there's going to be a decision is what I'm hearing. That's going to be like you're going to have to make. Something's going to come up and you're going to have to make this decision and weigh it. But you need to not get what they're saying is the peanut gallery. You don't need the peanut gallery's input on it. You need to keep them at bay. So this is why the skunk is coming up, because it needs to keep everybody's opinions and thoughts out. This has to be totally your decision and your choice. But you really aren't used to kind of setting these boundaries, like, because you like to hear people, you'd like to make them feel like they're contributing positives to you. But you need to just kind of take whatever this is on by yourself. And if you don't, the skunk will raise its energy up, and it will kind of show you which way to go, which way not to go. And again, it's kind of in a protection mode for you. So make sure you pay attention to what's going on. And again, don't forget, we're going into that retrograde. So you have to put your defenses up. And that's basically what they're saying. And it's not something that can harm you, but it can take away an opportunity for you, is what I'm being told. So that is your card today, Gavin, and it is the skunk. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got going here. Separated a nonprofit for a profit. Well, let me see what kind of card I pull, okay? Because this would be a different kind of a read. So let me see what I can give you with a card. Maybe it'll direct me a little bit better. All right, let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what I'm kind of getting is it's like a momentous task, right? Everything that's coming in for you now is going to be push, 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 because you got to make it right and balance it, right? Which makes sense why is this card is coming up. It's the ant, right? But by the ant coming up, and you can see the water droplet that's there, it's like 100 million times bigger than the ant. So everything you have that you need to accomplish what you're doing right now, you've got. It's just going to be a lot of push, push, push to get through it and bring it to balance again. I also, okay, they're also kind of saying tie it up, or at least make a list, like I was saying earlier, because we're heading into retrograde and you don't want to make any kind of big decisions tomorrow. So kind of put a plot down, like, you know, a map of what you want to do or how you've got to do it at this time over the next few weeks because of this retrograde. Otherwise, you're going to be hitting a dead wall. Or like the ant, be pushing up and then it all comes back down and you kind of keep pushing, and it's like 2 steps and then 3 steps back and 4 steps and 2 steps back. So I think it's really good that you did it. And it'll benefit. It's just the timing right now with everything else. You have to be very cautious and be very aware and alert of what's coming up over the next few weeks. But like I said, if you sort of do a map for yourself, you know, of how you want to proceed, goals or a list or whatever, do it before tomorrow so that you can keep doing it. Because once you see this stuff, it's okay. It's just when you're in retrograde, nothing new can start. If it does, it's like walking through mud, you know, like really thick, swampy mud, and you can't get it to move right, okay? But yeah, I think you'll be fine. I just think you've got a lot of work ahead of you right now. That's all. And there you go. And that's your card, the ant. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I hope that resonates with you. Yeah, this retrograde is going to be a big one too. I don't remember if he told me 3 weeks or 3 months, but it was like, oh my gosh, is it really going to be that long? You know, and it's like, wow, that's really long. So I don't know, but just be aware, guys, that's what we're walking into. Yeah, you think so, Mango? He's just screaming over here. Oh, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this makes a lot of sense too. Okay, so you have grandfather's son. Okay, which is, again, the timing of it is really interesting because tomorrow we're going to have a solar eclipse, right? That brings us into this retrograde. So the sun has a lot of things about it that assist us in human life. You know, it's heat, it's light that we have, and it teaches and helps things to grow and with that light. But what I keep seeing right now with you is that they want you to have like a bright light on something that's going on with you right now. I want to say a situation, but they're telling me you got to look closer at the little details, and instead of, and literally no pun intended, what they're saying is burning through it. So there's a decision or something that's coming up. Make sure you look at all angles of it. Allow the sun to give you that energy, to that bright light, that feeling of being secure and warm, and you've got everything under control. And what it will do is it will also help you alleviate things that you don't need anymore, or burn it off. Okay, so by burning it off, I mean, like, okay, you think about dusting in your house, right? Okay, so now and then we have cobwebs hanging and you have to kind of, get them down with a rag or a duster. This is kind of what the sun is going to be available for you the rest of today, and kind of into a little bit of tomorrow, because it's going to be able to burn off the stuff that you don't need anymore. It's going to help clear your path so you can see and understand things clearer. But you need to own it, and you need to pay attention to all those little details of things that come up before you jump into a yes or no, okay, mode, for what you want to do. So just remember that and pay attention. And like I said, utilize that and just kind of burn through stuff. But you need to look at, as you're cutting those things or burning those things that don't work for you anymore off, you have to make sure you're looking at all the fine details of whatever it is that's going on with you. Okay. I hope that resonates for you, Stephen. And thanks for popping in. And yep, it's grandfather's son. Okay. Hello, Althea. How are you? Hi, Carol. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, David, how are you? Hi, hi, David from Glasgow. Welcome. I will give you a reading. Let's see what I can get for you. Oh, by the way, we had 80-degree Fahrenheit weather here last week, and right now it is 41 degrees, and when I got up this morning, it was again snowing. So as I tell everybody, Mother Nature isn't ready to let go of wintertime. It's like a big, hot no. All right, so David, let's see what I've got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, this is one of my new cards too. Oh, I love this guy. Your card is the frog. Okay. And you're probably thinking, oh God, that's the totem I got. That's the card I got, is a frog. Yes, you did. Frogs are about a lot of different things. They're about cycles. And this is what I'm hearing for you right now. It's about the cycles. So, the frogs, they, lay their eggs in the water, and the eggs are the first part of the cycle. And then they go into they hatch out and they look like little tiny tadpoles, and then they grow bigger, and then the tadpoles grow legs, and then they grow the legs, and then eventually the tail goes away. So it's about the cycle. It's also about renewal with you, because I'm feeling water is being a really big elemental that's supposed to be stepping in with you now. And water is about cleansing and renewing. Okay, so when you cleanse, it's getting rid of all that negative stuff that maybe you've been dealing with, like instead of dragging emotion and negativity being things maybe that happened to you along with you forward. Don't do that. You want to cleanse that and get out of that same cycle. Sometimes we have to totally take ourselves out of our normal. Like if we have a set routine, sometimes you get into a routine so much you're missing what's going on around you. And this is what I'm being shown. You need to kind of change it up a little bit so that you can appreciate all the positives that are trying to come through. Because if you keep going through the same cycle over and over, you don't make room for new things or positive things coming in. So this is what I'm being told for you. Again, it's about being able to adapt to all these changes and make it more coherent for you by getting rid of stuff. And the renewal will come after you go through the cycle and change it up a bit. But I also want to say that you've been stuck in the same pattern or cycle for quite a while. And it's like, I want to say I almost feel like you're bored with it because nothing is different. Okay, so if you want it to be different, we have to take responsibility for that to make it different, you know, to do things perhaps in a different way. So that's kind of where their thought process is for you. You need to kind of sit and think about it and utilize that to help you create something new and pull in more positives. You know, and all of us do it. And David, that's your card, the frog. I hope it resonates with you. You know, all of us tend to do that. We get used to something and it's so routine. We half the time don't even have to think about it, right? Like, okay, I get up, go take a shower, I feed the birds, I feed the cat, I go outside, and it's like the same thing day after day after day after day. And it gets kind of monotonous and it kind of gets boring sometimes. So you have to flip it up and change it up. And if we don't do that, we keep putting blocks up for any new positive thing or opportunity that comes into our space, right? Our life. And we're not able to do anything with it because we're so concerned about all this other stuff and kind of just liking things the way they are by routine, And I laugh too because people are always saying, oh, change, I hate change. But people don't realize from the moment we're conceived, we are continuously changing. So change is part of life and it's not always a bad thing. Anyway, so let's go down a little bit farther. Let me see. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Carol. Hi, Conchetta. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Fia, I'll get you guys a card. Hang on. Okay, let's see what I have for you today. You can hear Mulan in the background. She's not hurt. She's just being a Siamese. People think I talk a lot. You should hear this cat. Whew, she's a lot some days. All righty, let's flip this deck over and let's see what I got for you, Brenda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this is one of the new cards too. Yay. Okay, so here you go, the Raven. Okay, so for you, yeah, okay. So for you, the ravens are messengers. The ravens get after us when we don't pay attention to things that are happening in our life. They can get really cranky because we keep pushing them away or just don't want to really pay attention to them. And that's figuratively and actually in reality, especially if you carry crow or raven magic with you. They just are relentless until you pay attention to what's going on. And what this is telling me right now is you're so focused on one particular thing, just one particular thing, that it's overflowing into the rest of your life. And you're putting you're putting too much focus on that, and they're saying you have to trust and have faith that things will roll the way they need to roll, good, bad, or indifferent. But part of it is also you can't control it all. And so the ravens are kind of laughing at me right now, and they're like, they sit there like right in front of my face, and they're like, get this right, get this right. And this is what they're trying to do with you. And you're so focused on this one thing that all the other stuff is not, it's not balanced for you right now. And so these crows are saying you need to let go of some of this control, because you don't have control over everything in your life. We don't. As humans, we'd like to think that. Matter of fact, I got schooled by my daughter the other day because I had a dream, and I told her about the dream, and she says, Mom, it's because you have no control right now on what's going on with you. And I sat and thought about it, and I thought, wow, my kid's growing up. She's probably right. So this is exactly what I'm seeing for you. So don't think you're the only one, but it is a control issue. And it's not bad. We all have control issues at some point in life that we really want to watch. But you got to remember, you got to have a little bit of faith, and you absolutely cannot control everything. Even though you think you're Superwoman, you can be Superwoman, but you got to expand what you're dwelling on. Let the control go. Okay, and I know that's really hard because I hate it too, but it works. You just got to have a little faith in the universe, okay? So, Brenda, I hope that resonates with you, and there you go. It is the Raven. Okay. So, hi, Carol. Hi, Mel. Yeah, I haven't read for you in a long time. You got such a freaking long name now, though, Mel. All right, let's see what I got for Mel. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, you got a nice card today, my dear. Okay, your card today is the Eagle. And actually, they just started showing up here on the lake again because they're nesting in the area again. We've got 2 pairs, so I just saw them the other day. So yeah, eagles are awesome. Let me get a drink of water quick. Okay, so this is bringing blessings to you. Okay, the eagle within my culture is, we revere them because they comply the closest to Creator God. That's how the historical stories went. And so we revere them because they are amazing creatures, and they're just kind of respected, and like if they show up, it's an awesome sign for yourself, right? So this is what I'm hearing for you, is there's going to be a lot of blessings coming in. And a lot of it is because of who you've become and the things that you've accomplished over the past few years have gotten you to a really positive point. And they just want you to remember, keep faith, and to hang on to who you are. Don't lose who you are. And good things will continue to happen. You're very blessed. The energies in the spirit lands, they all recognize that. And I want to say it's a grandfather that steps forward, and he's like watching you and kind of guiding you. A lot of respect and love from him. And just amazed at the person you've become. But he's very ecstatic. So I don't know if this resonates with you or not, but this is the universe's way of saying, hey, we've got you and you're doing awesome. Okay, so that is your card today, and it is the Eagle. I'm really glad to see you here. I hope it resonates with you, girl. Very welcome, Gavin. Very welcome. La la. Okay. Hello. Thank you, Lorna. Good. Well, that's good, Annie. I would love to. That's why I like where I'm at. Yeah, let me see. Look at that little baby. Isn't that is Miss Pixie's new grandson? And his name is Keaton Bear. And isn't he the most adorable thing? Oh, Lord, that little boy. I just can't. Look, everybody. Congratulations, Grandma. I love it. And I'm old Aunt Bear. I really love it. Keaton Bear. All right, here, let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wee. Okay, so Dragonfly's your card, which kind of fits with what's going on with you guys right now. And the Dragonfly is bringing all kinds of blessings and this is really funny, sparkles and glitter and shiny things, and they're very happy. And this is a time for you to celebrate the joy that's in your family right now. And it's like people from your family and friends in the spirit lands, it's like they got big balloons, right? That says it's a boy. It's really kind of wild, but they want you to remember to take these next few months as a gift and just hold that gift and kind of run off that energy from everything that's going on with you now as positive. But the focus will come back and it will be to get joy from this little guy. And he's actually going to help you get through a few things over the next few months. But just concentrate on you and feeling better and kind of like step away from the world happenings, you know, all the garbage and the negatives that are going on in the world right now. It's very traumatic for many people. But you need to like put yourself in your own little bubble with your family and not get into what's going on around you. Just stay safe and enjoy that time. And I keep hearing over the next 3 months, especially, okay? And I know things are great down where you're at. So just kind of take that. But the magic of the Dragonfly just comes in, and it's like such a blessing because it's surrounding the baby. And everybody's happy about this little guy over in the spirit lands. And the universe is just rejoicing as everybody is. And so, yeah, take the next few months. But like I said, put a bubble on it and don't let outside politics, negativity, stuff that's going around. Just don't even step into that state right now or that place right now. Just stay with family. Okay, so that is your card, and it's magical, and it's the Dragonfly. Congratulations, and I'm so jealous because I want to hold him too. All right, let's see. Afia, how are you today? Let me get some cards shuffled up for you. I love. I saw a picture of you too the other day, Miss Pixie, with the baby. I'm so jealous. I would love to hold that little guy. Maybe one day I'll get down there. I don't do something dingy again. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Afia, you got the red-tailed red fox, the red fox. Okay, I love fox. Foxes are very, very intelligent animals. And let me see what he's bringing in for you today. Okay, I'm being told patience with someone, not something, with someone. Patience is needed. So when I look at the red fox, it doesn't matter to them how long it takes to reach their goals, but they set them and they have the patience of Job until they see their opportunity and move for that opportunity. And that's what I'm seeing for you right now. It's like you need to really be focused, but very patient. And when the right thing steps up, that's when you're supposed to move and take action with it. Okay. And I do feel that it's patience with a person. Okay. This is about having patience with a person, almost because they're like just, you know, you ever sit down with somebody and they keep telling you something and they're repeating and repeating and repeating and you're not really hearing them. You just hear that wah, 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 wah. And then every now and then you think, okay, so they've told me 3 times and I've said 4 times. Why aren't they getting the fact that we need to change the subject, or I'm not interested? Okay, so this is what I'm being told. You need to have patience with whoever this is and take time, but do the right thing for you, not for everybody else, but you need to have patience. Again, they're saying the patience of Job with whoever this is. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you, Ifia. And that is your card today, the Red Fox. Okay, let's see. Hi, Conchetta. How are you? I hope you are well. Yeah, sun and moon. I'll tell you what. It's really crazy when you live somewhere. Michigan, we can have 4 seasons in one day. So, yeah, it's a little crazy. My lawn maintenance guy got a hold of me last week, and he said, oh, I'll be out this week. I called him on Monday. I said, I don't think so, or Tuesday or whatever. I said, it's kind of snowing, and, yeah, it's not time to clean it up yet. So, yeah, I am not a fan of supposed springtime. Okay, so, Conchetta, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. Well, today, make peace. That's what I just heard in my head before I even pulled this card up. It's make peace, right? So I'm not sure what's going on, but you need to make peace with somebody. Okay, so this is also your card. It's the white buffalo. Okay, the white buffalo is very sacred among my culture. They're very rare. And again, like I said, I think last week, white animals or creatures are to be revered and held very highly because they're sacred, and it talks about sacred time coming in for you. And yeah, so it's like monumentous. They're saying there is monumentous repercussions if you wind up not making peace. Now, I don't know what's going on, but they definitely said you have to make peace with whatever's going on with this because it'll affect everything else. Okay, so yeah, okay, yep. Okay, so say somebody said something to me, right? And I was sitting there and I was like, really? You're really? And I didn't say anything about it, right? I just kept thinking in my head, like, wow, these people are just really idiots, or I don't believe they said that, or whatever. But you're carrying that negativity, that negative response with you, and you don't need to do that. You need to just let it go, okay? I've gotten to the point, I don't feel bad if I block people on social media. Not in my wheelhouse. I don't like what you're putting out there. Goodbye. I don't have a problem telling people when they come to my home or when they know me, like this is going on that, and they don't like some. It's like, I don't care. There's the door. This is how you need to be. And you need to make peace with it, or whoever this is, because it will affect the rest of your, like how our lives kind of web out different areas of it. And just know that they're kind of putting that weight on you because you're the more responsible one, is what they're saying. So the white buffalo, like I said, is extremely sacred. So it's like the spirit lands and the ancestors are on your side, but you need to do what's right and you need to make peace with it. And really, what I'm being told is it's actually not that big of a deal. You just have to look past it. And I get it, because, man, there's times I'd like to clock some people and I just bite my tongue and walk away, and it's not worth spending energy on. So I hope that resonates for you, Conchetta, and thanks for stopping in today. Ooh, okay, gonna go down a little bit here. Ooh. Hang on, guys. Very welcome. Very welcome. Okay. Sure, I can give you a card. Oh, and you guys would have loved when I took Phoenix to the vet. If I try to talk to him, he absolutely, oh man, hang on guys, I just shuffled these the wrong way. Well, maybe I didn't. Nope, I didn't. Okay, hang on, I gotta shuffle them again. Shuffle them half the deck one way, half the deck the other way. I took him in, and you know, when he's home, he doesn't want me touching his feathers or touching his head because he screams like a toddler that can't get his way, right? So I told them at the vet, yep, when I bring him in, you know, I'd rather him be mad at you than me, right? He didn't do any of that. They picked him up. They had to wrap him with a towel because they had to cut his little toenails, which were super sharp. And they'd give him a general going over, and I got the band cut off of his leg. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And he didn't even scream when the vet was petting his head. I was so like, are you serious right now? What a toddler, right? And he made it. He did. He was really good, and he's been good today too. So I don't know. Maybe I should take him there more often. All right. So there you go. Today is a great horned owl for you, Miss Joyce. And everybody's telling me so far today it's like about that precise, right? Something very precise, something that's going on with you right now. And you know, this is a great horned owl. These have massive wings. They're like 6 feet across when they're open. They're amazing hunters, and the fact that they can see like really tiny things in the nighttime is just unbelievable. The daytime is just as well, but I used to have them where my old house was. We had a creek, and they nested above the creek, so they would come out. We'd see them out back flying around with the horses and stuff like that. So when they show up, there's a lot of medicines that come with it. Some people in the native culture, some of them don't like owls. They fear them. And then there's other people who feel they're good omens. For me, I've always thought they were good omens. And this is what I'm seeing for you. And I'm feeling that the past few months, or maybe even longer, maybe like 4 or 5 months, have been really trying for you. And they understand that on the other side. But again, they're saying you need to have faith. You need to keep that faith, because what's going to happen is over the next few months, it's going to kind of shake out whatever this is going on with you right now. And it's going to shake out the stuff you don't need or don't have to deal with. And they're just saying, you know, make sure every step that you move forward, you pay attention. And it's not how fast you get to the goal, it's about how well you reach that goal. So the owls are blessing you with owl medicine, and trying to tell you, you know, there's a lot of good things going on. So you need to focus on the good rather than the negative, and just keep pushing. Even though you'll have days, you'll have moments that are not happy, or not exactly what you thought they would be, it's okay, because this is part of life. And then once this kind of eases up a little in a few months, things will start changing and opening opportunities up for you and more positives to you. Okay, so that's your card today, and I hope that resonates for you. And it is the great horned owl. I love owls. And you know, one of the biggest things that we as humans need to remember is we need to have some kind of faith. I don't care who you talk to in the universe. I don't care if it's Creator God or Isis or whoever, right? I don't care. As long as you make that connection with something that's more than what we are here, and you have faith that the universe is going to help us out, that works great. Then the rest of it is up to us, where we have to allow goodness in. We have to allow good health in. We have to allow good answers in. Okay. And if we don't like what's happening in our life or what's coming at us in our life, and we don't like all that crap, we don't want to deal with it, then don't deal with it. Okay, it's up to us how we react and act. And this is very important for everybody. And we have to allow ourselves to heal. If we don't allow it, it's not going to happen. I didn't allow it. I didn't even realize I wasn't allowing it until I was told. Then once I let it go and had faith that, hey, okay, I'm going to be okay, things started clicking in a better way. So you just have to remember to keep the faith. Yeah? Hello. Hi, Rihanna. I love you. Okay, we'll go down a little bit because it's jumping all over. Oh, yep. Hang on 1 minute here. Hi, Keith. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope things are starting to level out over by you. Okay. Miss K. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got for you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this is a good card. This is actually one of my old dream catchers that I made. This is a dream catcher. Okay. So, okay. What I see, and this is actually what I saw a little bit earlier too, like with when I was talking about the webbing. Okay, so the circle of life, the dream catcher represents keeping negatives out and allowing positives to come through for us, right? But it also talks about us weaving the way we want our life to be, okay? And sometimes we'll go into, and this is a metaphor of words, okay, so we'll go in and sometimes an older dream catcher, might be frayed or whatever, and you can patch it up, fix it, or you can make it go in a different kind of direction, okay? Same way with the spider's web, right? That's what they do. Some of it will break down, then they'll like move it around and adapt around it. And this is what I'm being told for you. You have to realize and take not only responsibility, but you need to take charge of weaving, and that's the word they're using, your life pattern, your life things that are going on. And you need to adjust. Again, looking at a dream catcher, right? Looking at a dream, you have to adjust how it's woven. Okay. Time to cut off the dead stuff, or the broken stuff, when sometimes, like I said, when the webs break or whatever, or you reinforce it, but it's your choice what you want to do and how you want to handle it. And I'm also being told you need to just stop and take some deep breaths, because I feel like a lot of anxiety around you. And it's like, kind of because there's stuff you want to get done and you just can't figure out how you're going to get it done. And so that kind of spits up fear, panic, and whatever other emotions. Been there, done that. You just need to calm down and understand that we are in charge of what happens and our responses. So if I don't want crap in my life, I won't accept crap in my life, right? I just won't. So this is what you've got to do. You've got to stand up more for you and what you need. And everybody else is kind of secondary, even though like our kids and our parents and our spouses or whatever kind of pile on us. You still have to take care of yourself first so that you can be a strong imprint on the people that are around you. Okay, so that is your card, and I hope it resonates for you, ma'am. I love you. Thanks for coming over. All right. I love you, dear. Those babies are pretty cute. Don't you laugh too hard, Miss Pixie. Okay. I got you. I think I got you. Yep, I did. Oh, okay. Thank you. I hope everything is going well in your world. I bet you do, Miss Pixie. I love him so much too, and I'm jealous because I can't get my hands on the little guy. All right, let me see here. Hi, Bonnie. Sure, I haven't given you one in a while, eh? All right. Okay, well, all right. Let's see where we go from here. you know what, too, Miss Bonnie? If you can inbox me your home address, there's something I'd like to send out over to you. If you would so do that for me, I would appreciate it. Okay? Your address into my inbox. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, here you go. Everybody's getting birds today. All right, so you've got the red-tailed hawk today. Okay, and hawks are awesome because, again, they can go up like the owls, but they've got more precision. The hawks are, oh, they do so much good with the environment. They help balance it. And again, they're one of the birds that are revered because they can fly really close to Creator's hand. So the hawk bringing it in is you have to look at the big picture because I'm seeing the hawk go way up to kind of scope everything out. So you have to look at the bigger picture and not just, okay, not just, all right, not just say, okay, and accept what you think things are going to turn out as. You have to allow, and again, this brings in allowing, we have to allow healing into ourselves, okay? We have to open to it. And we have to picture ourselves in good health, okay? And that may be hard sometimes because we're not feeling great or we're not looking great or there's not great things going on with our physical selves, but we have to have faith that we're going to be okay. Because if we suck in negatives and we suck in, you know, stuff that is kind of not how a person would want it to turn out or be, we invite that more of that negativity and kind of just not great stuff to us, okay? So you have to open up and allow and think in positives. And the hawk going up and looking at the bigger picture is that's what they want you to do. Don't be so focused on one tiny thing when there's a much bigger picture for you. And it will be a bit to get through, but you'll get through it. But only focus on good things. Only picture good things. And again, this is what this hawk is doing, going up. Don't look pinpoint. Look at the bigger picture. Okay? So that is your card, Miss Bonnie. Okay? And I hope that resonates for you. Okay. Oh, la. Good. I'm glad, Alfia. I'm glad. Hello. Thanks, Margaret. I see the super sticker and whoever else sent it up there. I appreciate it. The kids will get it and they'll do something with it. Oh, well, good. I'm glad. I am glad to catch you, too. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you being here. All right, let me get you a card. Hi, Ken. All right, let me see. Joyce Cole. Yeah, Ken is on Facebook. Yes. All right, so Darlene, let's see what I can get for you today. Anticipation is making me wait. I don't know why, but that song just came up for you, Miss Darlene. They're singing it in my head. Anticipation is making me wait. All right, so I don't know what's going on with you. Let's see what kind of card I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You got my birth sign. All right, so on the medicine wheel, this is my birth sign, and you got the snow goose, okay? So, and if you ever seen me or met me in person, you'd know this is very true. Snow goose brings about, you need to be really blunt with things. You need to be there for people, to teach them, to help them. And then when they reach the place that they've learned and have respect for what you've taught them, you open the door and say, okay, here's your bags. See ya. Go live life. Have fun. Just like when I do, there's certain times that we can help people and certain times that we need to let them go and explore other things. And I keep hearing anticipation again. I'm getting sung to in my head. So the snow goose, they're very protective over their families, very protective. And this is what I'm seeing for you as well. And it's like this deep protection level that you want to put out for them. Again, there's something going on. Like you've got something and you're not really sure what the outcome's going to be. And I think that's why they keep yelling and singing to me, anticipation is making me wait, keeping me waiting. Yeah, and I suck as a singer, but hey, you know what? That's what they're sending me. So yeah, just keep doing you, and whatever this is, it's going to be okay. One of the things they said is you've imprinted on this and it's in positive, so expect a positive outcome, but also know it's free choice and will. And again, they're singing the song, and I'm not going to sing it again for you, but you get the drift. So that is your card today, and it is the Snow Goose. Okay, I hope that resonates for you. Just so you guys know too, whoever's watching, you can go over to my website at bearmedicinewalker.com, and you can go under the We Are All Related deck, and it has some of the new ones I have to put up because I've been rug pulled out for me in February, and I'm still kind of getting back to my feet. So yeah, we are trying. Okay, let's see. Beth, you can have a card. Sure. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Hope you are well. Hi, Presh. Okay, so let's see what else I got. I'm getting better each day, you know, a little bit at a time. It's all muscle now. The bone's healed. Now I have to let all the tissue and stuff heal, and that's the not fun part. That's going to be another 3 months, they figure. So, yeah. So I just behave. I have no desire to go back in for anything. I'm done. I'm done with hospitals. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I just got shown a keyhole. Okay, so let me explain this. Okay, so I'm in the dark, and I'm looking through a keyhole, and the keyhole is all lit up from the room on the other side. And I keep being shown, Beth, that there's things that are being hidden from you, and you can't really see them as well as you'd like to. So in other words, like understand whatever it is. It's just really, and I keep trying to see what's on the other side, but it's this bright light coming through this keyhole. The card I pulled for you today is the Tiger. Okay, so, yeah, that hurt. I just got shown as well that almost like the only way you're going to find out is to open the door, not just keep looking through the keyhole to try to see what you need or to get a better idea of it. You need to just pull the Band-Aid off and open the dang door, okay? Not my words. That's what they're telling me. Open the dang door. Okay, so the Tiger comes in as protector with you, and the Tiger's kind of that energy that when people would see you, they respect you. They want to you've got a lot of energy with whatever this is. So you've got strong feelings about it or how you need it to be handled or you want it to be handled. So nobody's going to mess with you with that. You just have to open the door and stand in your own power and do what's needed. You know, it might not be what everybody thinks you should do, but it doesn't matter because it's going to work out the way it's supposed to. And they're just saying, be bold, be brave, you know, eye of the tiger, whatever, you know, stand there. And I keep getting shown the door, but then open the door and then everything will be shown to you in the way you need it to be seen. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. That is your card today. It is the Tiger. And thanks for coming on, Beth. I hope it resonates for you. You know, I laugh because I can't see without my glasses at all. I think I need new glasses too. Woo! Okay, gonna go down a little bit. Good, I'm glad. I am glad. All right. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Thought I saw Presh on here somewhere. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, breathe, man. Just breathe, girl. You'll get through it. Oh, I lost everybody again. Hang on. This thing's popping all over. Prush, I saw you somewhere. Hi, MJ. Uh, Let me see. Hi, darling. You're very welcome. I hope it does. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Yeah, I can't. I thought I saw Prush down here somewhere. All right. So let me see what I can pull for you, Miss Dawn. All right, for everybody who put up super stickers, thank you again. The kids, Bex and Sean, will get it, and what I'm not sure what they're doing with it right now. I know they had been working with an animal shelter. I'm not really sure, but they will. Yeah, I will give you one, Rihanna. Hold on. All right, one more flash here, Miss Dawn. Okay, Presh, I see you on the bottom. Yep, I'll get you in a minute. Okay, all right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, well. Okay, this is interesting. This is tea, by the way. I'm just kind of going between tea and water. Your card today is the ancestors. And the reason that I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. This is like whatever point of your life you're in right now, you need to be able to look and look back, and they want you to remember the good stuff that's been in your life and has imprinted on you to help create who you are right now. But they don't want you to forget the stuff that didn't resonate with you through your life, but they want you to let it go. So it's like, yeah, you remember it, but it's not going to influence your personality moving forward. Everything in our past, including our lives before us or our ancestors' lives before us, have brought us to the point we are and to the person we are right now. I'm also being told really loud that you need to trust what you feel, trust what you sense, and trust that you make the right decisions. And I'm also being told, don't second guess yourself. I'm hearing really loud that a lot of times, we've all been there where we're really brave and we know what we want to move forward into and we know how we want to handle something. And then we get up to it and it's like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. And you need to rock the boat. You need to be more sure of yourself. Okay. They want you to pay attention to yourself because you're this amazing person and you need to allow your light to shine. And you don't need to they don't need to give you the input that's negative and then you kind of suck that in and say, well, maybe I won't, or maybe I don't. They're saying, be bold, move forward. You have nothing to lose by being positive. You have everything to gain by being positive. So yeah, that's your card. It's really kind of cool. I love when the spirit lands bring in the ancestors. So that is your card, Miss Dawn. I hope that resonates with you. Thanks, Joyce. I love you too, babes. Okay, let's see what I can get for my Rihanna today. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Oh, this is appropriate. Today you've got the sacred sweetgrass. Okay. Sweetgrass is used within my culture as a blessing for ceremony, blessings for homes, blessings for unions, blessings for new babies, blessings for the lives we have, right? It smells wonderful. It's very protected in the United States. Only Native people can use it and pull it because it's a protected plant. And this is what I'm getting for you. It's like you've got all these, sorry, I got maneuver. You've got all these beautiful things that you've done for everybody else, and now it's time for the universe to give you the blessings. And this is what I'm seeing setting around you. They're tying the sweetgrass in kind of a loop around you to bless you and attract more blessings for you. This is the time for you, okay? This is not the time about going out to others. It's about you. So you need to heal. You need to take care of stuff. You need to balance. You need to just have time to breathe. You need, and there's no reason that you should feel less than, because you need. Okay, we all have to take that time to feed our souls, feed our energies. And sometimes we can't do it for other people. And right now, this is a time that you need to take care of yourself, okay? And kind of reap some of those blessings that you've given so many other people, and that all these people that you've helped over the years and the energies that you've put out, let them give it back to you, okay? In the form of the universe. And just know this is your time, and this is very blessed, and this is coming from that divine energy. So it's very, very blessed and very wrapped around you and caring for you. Okay, so I hope that resonates for you, Rihanna. I love you much. Okay, and that's sweetgrass. You know, so many times, so many times, we do not take time for ourselves. And sometimes, you know, we just can't do it for others. And sometimes we do. You have to step back and sometimes just breathe and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to do what I need to do. Okay, for me. All right. So you're very, very welcome, Miss Beth. I hope it resonates. Yes, there's Presh. Hi, Presh. Hang on. Tell you what, Cookie. You say your birthday's Friday? Inbox me Thursday, tomorrow, and I will do a reading for you because it's your birthday, okay? On Friday. We'll set something up. I'll talk to you. I'll pull you in so we can talk to you, and I'll do a short reading for you. How about that? All right. Okay, so Miss Presh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, here you go. Here we go again. Double card. You also have the ancestors. Okay. Now, this is talking about your lineage. I'm hearing like great grandparents going back to. And I'm feeling that it's like an energy that's around you. So it's like I see all these people, ancestors that are lining up. But when they are, I don't know if you can see it, you know, a little labyrinth right there. See the little circle under ancestors? It's like a labyrinth, right? Where you walk and you pray and you walk and you pray and you walk and you pray and you go in this circular motion, right? And this is what they're actually showing me right now. And it's like you started from the outside and the ancestors are guiding you around the labyrinth. And it's like a map almost of like what you've chosen to do in your lifetime. But your ancestors are constantly reinforcing and assisting you and making things kind of pop in place the way they need to as you're walking forward. And I feel like you've kind of reached a little bit of a spot where you're like stuck or like stuck in the mud. I don't know if you've ever, I have. I've stepped into grass with boots and couldn't get my boots back out because I sunk this deep, and I had to step out of my boot and then we had to pull it. It was a mess. Okay. And this is what I kind of feel with you. It's not something that's going to last forever, but I feel like it's almost something stuck or you don't trust it. But I'm being shown your ancestors are all around you and they are guiding you and pushing you in the right direction. Just have faith. And then I'm also being told they hear you. So continue talking to them and speaking them to them, however it is that you do that, whether it's in prayer or sometimes like me, I just talk out loud because I'm by myself in the house. Well, I'm not by myself, but you know what I mean? So yeah, just however it needs to be addressed, address it that way. Okay, so the ancestors are on your side, girl. There you go. And it's the ancestors. I hope that resonates for you. Okay. Don't forget, David, send me an inbox tomorrow and we'll do a reading for your birthday, but we'll make it private. Okay? And happy birthday to you. Okay, well, there you go. Can't make that up. It's not fun, you know. It's really not fun being stuck or not being able to move forward with stuff, or you're not really sure what direction that you're supposed to be taking. And you know, the beginning of this year, I'll use myself as an example. I felt really good. I had some really good things happen. My back felt great finally. And then February 11th, you know, I get knocked off my feet and I bust my femur. Like, I didn't expect to do that. Then I got up and I'm healing. I'm like, what am I supposed to be? I don't even know what I'm just stuck. So I had to process through a lot of that. And sometimes we all need to do that. And it's okay. If we feel stuck or we feel like, you know, everything's going around us too fast, we need to kind of step out of it and take that silent moment, that quiet little moment to appreciate everything that we do have. And just kind of say, okay, I'm ready. I need a breather. And it's okay. And take that breather however long it's supposed to be, and it'll work out. It works through. I can't tell you how it does. I just know it does all the time. All right. I love you all, and thank you all for stopping in today. And until next week, it's Bear and all the critters out.
Yeah. Cool. What? Bye, Bear, my bear.
Bye, Mama Bear.
See you later, Bear, my bear, my bear.